Okay, I think we can check that one, moving more often. I try to do it once a month, but what I'm hearing is do it more often. All right? I will do that. Taken care of. I thought we should talk for a minute about teasing. Most of you like teasing in some aspects. You think it's fun if you're sparring with somebody. It's fun. It's fun for me. I tease Garland. I've made him Italian. I call him Garlando. He laughed at that. I know he's okay with it. Sometimes when he writes me notes, he signs it Garlando. So I know that's okay. But if it had offended him, I should be sensitive to that and not do it. How can you tell if somebody wants to stop, okay? So I'm going to throw this out for discussion. It's in the center now.
If you're looking, you might be able to tell if they wanted to be teased or not by how they looked.
But what about people that say keep it in? I mean, don't show us out. I mean, a face or anything, but they act like they're really hurt inside, but they keep it inside.
Or if they just give like a little like a laugh, but it doesn't
to cover
the sadness or hurtness inside.
What about that?
There's a difference, because if they're giving out a laugh, it means it's okay, and you could tell that way. But if they're just looking at you, or some might just run off or just turn their head, you know that it's not okay.
Yeah, well, I think what Giuseppe was saying was that what they do, they either cover up their embarrassment or they're hurt by like a giggle, and then that person would think it's all right, and they keep on doing it, and then they get like really offensive.
Daniel?
When I was last year, I think, I was getting teased by kids because I was fat, and they told, and I kept it in, so the kids, they got some of their friends, they said, oh, well, he's not gonna tease his back, so we can start getting personal and get him. Then I don't know how, but then another group of kids started teasing me for the same thing. I think they probably just told them oh, we had a fun time teasing this kid. He doesn't tease his back, so you can get him too. Then that person got friends. I think that's what happened. So I got teased by other kids. Some people, I told my mom after 2 weeks. I'd get emotional when I got home because I'd hate it.
Has that been happening this year, Daniel?
Twice.
Okay, in this room?
Yeah.
Do you hear what he said? The kids had teased him about his weight. Does anybody want to respond? I'm throwing this back out for your discussion. Elena?
I've got teased by people saying I'm fat, and I don't think I'm fat at all, because in my family, just big bones run, because a lot of people are big boned, not just fat. They could be big boned.
How did you react?
How did I react? I said, well, maybe I'm not fat at all. I said, maybe I'm just big. That's what I said to them.
What would you guys do if there was a group of kids that walked up to you and started making fun of you?
Well, basically, I just try, because 5th and 6th graders making fun of me, so they're bigger than me. I just tried getting out. Sometimes they just push me against the walls. It's just right after a bell rang, and I'd have a skill ball or trying to get back to my classroom. Sometimes they just walk by and make fun of me, and if sometimes I say something back to them, and they just push me against the wall and start making fun of me, then let me go.
There's a comment for Elena and Daniel that you guys were, I guess they trusted us enough to tell us that, because I don't think I would have the guts to tell anybody if that happened to me.
Sometimes people, they have their idea of what the average kid is, just, they're not too big, they're not too small or anything, but some people, they're different. Some people are bigger, some people are smaller. So whatever is different, sometimes they tend to make fun of it.
For me, it's not really that. For me, it's really my last name.
So you have a different last name?
Yeah.
And what do they do with your last name?
Oh, you know how it's Kazakovich? They say the B word.
And what?
The bitch.
People do that to you?
Yeah.
How do you react? That's okay.
Nothing. I just try to walk away.
Garland,
My name? When people call me Garlic.
is that happening this year too? Do they do it to make fun of or to kid with you?
I don't know. 4th grade and 5th grade I was pretty sure to make fun of, but this year I don't know.
What do you do when somebody does it?
I just ignore it, keep it inside. Sometimes I feel like crying or something like that. When I was in 4th grade and 5th grade, everybody knows I didn't like it. I just kept on doing it for fun.
People are afraid of what they don't know, so then they make fun of it. I was held back in 1st grade, and I told someone that, and they said, "Why? What, you flunked or something?" I said, "No, I'd have Tubesmeyers because I was like percentage deaf." And so when I told someone that, because I had to have Tubesmeyers, they made fun of that, and that really hurt me. So I just, what I did was just run away. But that really did hurt because, you don't really know what I had to go through in those ages. Even though that was way a long time ago, I still know.
What would you do now, generally, if somebody made some fun of something? What could you do? What tools do you have? If it's not teasing, haha, I'm laughing too, aren't we having fun? But it's an act, it hurts.
I'd ask them to stop, or I'd either walk away or I'd say, "That's your opinion." Because everybody has their opinion, as in, like, someone called me stupid, well, that's your opinion. Because, that just shows that they have low self-esteem. They're trying to take it out on someone. They probably had a bad day, or you don't know. So you just have to understand them instead of them understanding you, because, they don't really want to know you if they make fun of you.
Different people have shared different ideas about their feelings about being teased or how they were treated. How has this discussion helped you?
Everyone here has been teased and they know how it feels. But what I learned was that that it hurts a lot to tease other people, because, like, if I tease Celeste, I wouldn't know how she feels until I got teased. And if she teased me, I probably would tease her back, but after this discussion, I probably wouldn't.
It's okay if people tease me, but once they get to my point, and then if I get to their point, then I know how they feel because of what we said about in the discussions.
I think I can trust everyone else a little bit more now. When we have another class meeting, I can feel more that I can be open more.
Thank you. Christina?
I think now that there's a lot of people in here get teased, that maybe the people who do the teasing, maybe they'll stop because of discussion that we just had.
Think it'll make a difference?
Well, I usually don't tease a lot, but if I see someone teasing someone, I can ask them to stop. I could remind them how we talked about it in our discussion.
Thank you.
I didn't really care about them. Because I used to tease a lot of people, and I like sometimes make them cry, and I wouldn't care but like if I get teased, I get mad, and then I just now know how they feel.
Does that help? Has this discussion helped you? How?
Well, I just know how they feel, and I wouldn't like to be treated that way.